Hi, I'm Alanis Morissette, and I'd like to say hi to everyone in Brazil and tell you that I love you and thank you so much for having me here in your country.
Você tem ideia de quantas entrevistas você já deu ao longo da sua carreira?
No, and I think if I realized it, I'd implode.
Quando você canta, você acaba falando então das suas coisas pessoais, dos seus sentimentos. Como é que você faz para manter a sua vida pessoal só para você?
It's a nice balance. I feel like there's a distinct difference between privacy and secrecy. So my aspiration is to not have any secrets, but to sustain privacy to the point where I feel like I can have some sanity. But my goal is to be as transparent as possible and not have anything in my life that I would hide. So.
Você participa de alguns eventos beneficentes, você recebeu até uma homenagem da ONU, o Global Tolerance Award. Você acha que os artistas podem usar a música e a imagem deles para fazer o mundo melhor?
Yeah, I think we can all do anything in our own distinct, unique way. But artists have an opportunity to connect with a larger amount of people, sort of more of a bigger collective amount of people. So I do feel like sharing music allows people to define themselves in accordance to what I write, whether it be by being inspired by it or comforted by it or scared of it or whatever it is. So it's all opportunities for them to define themselves. And I want to share my music with as many people as I can for that reason.
You'll complete me right, then my life can finally begin.
Como é que seria um mundo melhor para você?
Just, you know, I think our consciousness as human beings is at minus 50 on a scale of 0 to 100. So I think the best contribution anyone can make is taking us from minus 50 to minus 49 to minus 48 and just keep going until our consciousness evolves. I know that we don't have a ton of time in terms of what our planet looks like right now. So the quicker we can evolve our consciousness, the better. And I know that it's a great way to do it. Through music is a really great way to invite people to have awakening moments just based on a little lyric or whatever it is here and there.
Você já trabalhou como atriz também. Você fez um filme, participou num seriado de televisão, fez uma peça de teatro. Queria saber como anda a sua carreira de atriz.
It's going really well. I'm shooting a movie in January, so we're going to start rehearsals over the next little bit, and I'm doing research for it, and I feel very excited about it because I've wanted to do it for a while, but I also wanted to make sure it was something that I loved, so I've been very patient with that. But I love expressing through film. It's a brilliant way.
Muitos artistas, quando estão viajando, às vezes nem conseguem sair do hotel nos países onde eles passam. E você, me parece que tem uma certa preocupação em conhecer a cultura de pelo menos alguns dos países que você visita. E eu queria saber se essa multiculturalidade afeta o seu processo de criação, se você se encanta com as músicas de diferentes lugares.
Yes, I do. I love immersing myself as much as I can. On tour, there's a limited amount of time, so I'll usually just run around the streets and shop and not always go to where the sort of maybe more predictable tourist places to go, eating as much food as I can, being exposed to as much music as I can, and at some point I'd love to sort of include all the different kinds of music from my favorite countries into one record, and I'd love to do that at some point. But and sometimes it's harder, so I do whatever I have to do to make sure that I can do it.
Would you forgive me, love, if I laid in your bed? Would you forgive me, love, if I stay all afternoon?
Você já visitou o Brasil algumas vezes, né? O que você gosta? O que mais te chama atenção na cultura do nosso país?
The passion and unself-consciousness within the people, and I mean everything from the food to the jewelry to the to the people. It's all about the people to me. So it starts there and then trickles out from there. So.
Você começou na sua carreira muito jovem, né? Você se lembra desse início? Que dicas que você daria para um jovem que está tentando entrar no mercado musical?
Great memories. It was always a little confusing. I didn't know what a publishing contract meant when I was really young. I was very overwhelmed by it all, and I pretended to be comfortable with it and fine with it, but I was very overwhelmed. And in terms of what I would say to someone who wanted to be a musician if they were younger, I would just say follow what your passion is. If you love the banjo, or you love the piano, or you love the flute, or whatever it is, then play it.